last 10 years of storytelling has evolved tremendously. We are no longer in tribes sitting around a fire telling a story, and it takes 8 years for that story to make it 100 miles down the road. The world of the internet, social networks, mobile devices that travel with us, I think anyone who's watching this realizes news cycles are now 12 and 24 hours, not 12 and 24 days. So the speed in which keeping attention of consumers has changed dramatically. The ability to storytell, though, has exploded. There's not a person watching this who doesn't have permission now to tell the world their story as a human or their story about the business or organization, nonprofit, or whatever other body they're working with to the world. The skill set required to tell that story, though, has become incredibly and increasingly challenging. Meaning, do I believe it is harder today to pop on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Pinterest, and all these platforms than it was a decade ago? I do, because it's a supply and demand game. Almost everyone. I mean, I can't think of many 12 to 18-year-olds who haven't thought multiple times about being famous on social media. That is just now the occupation of choice. Not to mention, almost every business in the world, unlike 15 years ago when I was yelling about all this stuff, now has a social media strategy. Whether they've abandoned it or have deemed it too hard or not, they have had the conversation, they have made the effort. The skill sets required on both the media side, aka spending advertising dollars to make your message heard, but more importantly, in my opinion, on the creative side, what pictures, what videos, what animated GIFs, what copy goes along with that? What time do you post? How long is the video? What kind of video? Audio, video, lighting. I mean, this has become a profoundly complex game, and that's why I continue to stay so challenged and enjoying the day-to-day day trading of being good at it. So to sum that up, in the macro, it's never been easier to tell your story. You don't need an editor-in-chief. You don't need the local newspaper.